Before I get into today's video, I just want to start with something simple. Guys, keep your relationships off of Facebook. I don't give a fuck if you're dating. I don't give a fuck if you're engaged. I don't give a fuck if you're married. I don't give a fuck if you're ferried. Keep it off online. You know, when I look at a profile, the first thing I see is a woman who's married, and her Facebook might as well be a joint Facebook because all the content is just literally just about their marriage, essentially. So what's the point of having a Facebook? The point of having a Facebook is having some agency, a little bit of independence with inside of a relationship. But if your Facebook is just going to be of you and your husband, well, just get joint accounts at that point. But I want to talk about something specific. We're going to go through a couple of things first before I get to the meat and potatoes. First thing is, like I said, that's the profile picture, just them making out. All right, we get it. You're married. Of course, women have to double down on that. So we got a little bit of get naked, you know, I don't know, something about nonprofit, I don't know, oh, get naked for melanoma research. I guess that's supposed to be, see, I don't know, man. Women love getting naked and using their bodies and pretending it's not sexual and shit. It's like, I just, oh my fucking God. I don't want to talk about that, but that's just adding to the point I'm going to get here in a second. So next we got, oh, my husband and I like to start our weekends. Looks a lot like this, blah, blah, blah. Morning coffee. What is your weekend offer to, blah, blah, blah. Are you feeling your body, workout couple, yada, yada, whatever the fuck. No one gives a shit. Today, make one good choice for yourself. Okay, here comes the inspirational bull. So this is classic omega female shit, okay? Like, it's just funny. Oh, and a cancer survivor, so that means I have to show my body off. Let's see the picture. Cancer survivor, blah, blah. Okay. Nothing wrong being a cancer survivor, but what I didn't really want to talk about that, but like I said, I'm building a case here. So, you know, more couples Facebook. Okay, dude, we haven't even gone, this is like a couple of days. We haven't even gone like a full week yet. Next, we got make every day a gift as I walk into the next year, blah, 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 next phase of my life, blah, 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 blah. More marriage photos, right? Blah, but she must be a newlywed because hashtag just, oh, here we go. Yep, just married. Already on a shitty start. I know you guys will get this like, well, they're happy, but I'm just, you know, after you're doing this for 7 years, you just see what it is. You see what it is. You see the forest before the trees, what it really is. I know it will be nothing short of amazing with you by my side, blah, 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 blah. No one gives a shit. 16 people gave a fuck. You know why people aren't giving a fuck? Because she posts about him every day. So she went from like 30 likes to like 20 likes to like 16 likes. Now it's becoming like, just live your life, dude. Fuck off. Like, we don't care. Like, stop asking us, the public, for validation for a relationship. But I digress. What I wanted to get into is being a fucking beta male. Alright? So, when you're a beta male, you can make an argument if this is a delta male or not, but I say beta because, to me, when you're gonna, I'm gonna show you the video in a second. I wanna preface this first. When you start doing things to emasculate yourself for your wife's entertainment, that's gonna tank the relationship. You're like the Titanic, and then you punch a fucking hole in the side of the boat, and you're like, well, it's just a matter of time before that shit sinks. And when you're going into a new marriage with this behavior, your behavior is saying, if I emasculate myself, then that will cause my wife to keep attraction for me, and that's not the case. See, there has to be some type of tension between a masculine archetype and a female archetype. And when you just, as a man, when you give in to like every want and whim, like the stupid shit your wife wants to do, when you give in to this, I'm talking about the stupid shit your wife wants to do. Case in point, he's gonna act like a fucking idiot right now. We're all gonna watch because it's public. So without further ado, when I say emasculate, this is what I mean, okay? He's gonna emasculate himself. Who is that cackling in the background? Tell that heartbeat to shut the fuck up. I can't even hit that note. Like, sound like a fucking...
Oh, it's so hot, I know!
Notice how only that one heartbeat is screeching at the top of her lungs. What is this? What even is this shit, dude? What is this? So there's the wife, and there's the dude. He's gonna do some weirdo shit. Let's watch.
It's my birthday! It's my birthday! Yeah? Yeah, go ahead. It's our birthday!
So you as a man, right? It's my, in case you didn't know, it's my birthday, right? Why do white people birthdays always on some wild weirdo shit? I'm sorry, white people, we need to have a talk, because you guys just, you guys are something else. Alright, so, it's not just white people, but I noticed, like, you know, these white folks like to just go all out, okay? Like, their version of, these are like yuppie type of, hipster, yuppie type of white people. So not all white folk, but these types though, they're in LA. I mean, maybe it's an LA thing. But, you know, their idea of fun is to have the husband turn around, right? Emasculate himself and be paddled by random women. Like, that's the birth, like, I just don't, how many more seconds do we have of this? Let me just watch this. I just, we're gonna let that play in the background. We're gonna let that play in the background. That shit is just ridiculous, yo. Absolutely ridiculous. So my whole thing is that, why would you subject yourself to this? Because his behavior, his archetype, you could say Delta, you could say Beta. I'm gonna say Beta. He says that, well, my wife, you know, this wasn't his idea. Unless he's fucking gay or some shit. Unless he's got some weird fucking faggy thing going on where he's into this. Why would you post this on Facebook, man? Of all look, you got 4 likes. That's how you know people are sick of you. Because your viewership is showing you what people actually think. Like, we've had enough. This is the creme de la creme of cringe when you thought that this was a good idea. And I just want to make this an example for any couple out there thinking that, you know, living your life on a stage, essentially, especially when you want to emasculate your husband. Like, he's not going to come back from this. What's going to happen is, whenever this marriage inevitably implodes, people are going to remember this image about him. They're not going to remember the good qualities about him. They're going to remember him being paddled on a stage to emasculate himself like this is some type of turn on for him or something. It's all the way bad.